We ain't work on my love, it's me as well, it's not only you. Roadblocks setting back the mission, happen to me, it's not only you. Miss me with the pity party invited, got 1,000 other things to do.
Alright, y'all, we back. Had to take a little break. Alright, what we got next? What we got next?
Okay, Rick Ross, Get You Jumped by Obi Hoes Goons.
Not Obi Hoes.
By the Obi Hoes.
Bro, when I seen that shit, that shit didn't even sound right. It's like, what the fuck? Obi... What?
Yeah. Yo.
What did you think? Let me hear your thoughts.
First and foremost,
let me make sure my mic on.
Shout out to my shit all right.
No, you,
shout out to fucking Twitter. Tony, thank you for putting me on the X, not drugs. Not drugs, y'all.
Not drugs.
X, Twitter, whatever y'all want to call it. Best thing, shit has changed my life. I find myself on there more than I
told you. What I tell you?
I be scrolling for days, so that's where I seen the fight at, right? Mm-hmm. So, you know how a nigga talk tough behind a bunch of big niggas?
Yeah.
That's what Ross was. When that white boy reached across and punched him in his goddamn face, I was no good. All I seen was Ross kept pulling up his pants because he had the, what they call the stack sweatpants joints on. And they beat up his whole crew.
Yeah.
You came outside with a bunch of bitches. Can't none of y'all niggas fight?
None of them.
They beat Paul Bunyan down to the ground.
They beat the DJ, the security.
The homeboy. Yo, in the comments, some of the comments, the niggas was like, yo, they should have had the Dream Chasers there with them.
Some Philly niggas.
Yeah. Where's the niggas that ran down on the niggas that was talking about Meek?
Right.
That made him apologize on camera. That's the niggas y'all needed with y'all. Cause them niggas that y'all had with y'all was not it.
Nah.
None of them niggas could fight.
I thought the most interesting part of that was just like, alright. Cause like, and mind you, I'm a big fan of Joe Budden's podcast. Shout out to Joe Budden. He was
Absolutely.
like, you know, you didn't have to play the song. You knew what you were doing. You played the song going off, and you knew what you was kind of provoking. I guess because of where you were at. Because let me say this. I ain't gonna hold you. And I've been this kind of person because I thought DC was the same kind of way. I thought DC was soft, right? Because you're from literally where the White House is. Compared to Baltimore, even though you're 45 minutes away, I didn't think they had hoods.
And them niggas get active. Active. I lived out there for 3 years. That's how I know. Them niggas get active out there.
Active.
And
shout out to DC.
And yeah, shout out to them. And they hate niggas from Baltimore.
Yeah.
It's like an ongoing rivalry. Just like Baltimore niggas hate New York niggas. It's an ongoing rivalry. And shout out to New York too, though.
Right.
Believe that.
But I thought the most interesting part was you put that song on thinking you was in a space where niggas didn't get active.
Like you can't get touched.
You thought shit was sweet.
Yeah, plain and simple. And bro, it's a hood. If you in Baltimore County, it's a hood in Baltimore County.
Yeah,
like,
it's
the people that live in nice areas are not bitches. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I ain't gonna hold you. Like, all right, bet you bring up a very valid point, and I know we make a joke of this all the time when we be like, you know, Righteous Town gangbangers and all this.
Yeah, facts.
But I definitely
Righteous
knew
Town rascals.
Right, I definitely knew a couple. Your man Eric.
Okay.
Eric.
Okay.
Perfect example of that. I remember Eric had a situation with somebody, and when I say, I ain't gonna say who the person is, because me and him cool too, and he watched the show.
Right.
But you know who you are.
I know who you are, sir. Shout out to the anonymous.
My man's right. You feel me? Boom, boom, everything. Pow.
Right.
Eric, you know, he a little
Eric, a little guy like me.
Right.
A little fella.
Right. Eric was
Somebody love me.
Yo, I'm not playing with you, bro. Like, I'm from over here.
Right.
Nigga.
Oh, I remember this story. Go ahead.
Tell the story, Tommy.
I remember this story.
Bro, I remember before practice, we had a quarterback named Darius, white boy. Shout out to Darius. I thought that was weird that his name was Darius.
Yeah. I don't know many white Darius.
He was had both ears pierced too.
Okay.
Darius like, hey yo, they about to scrap. I'm like, where at? They like at the circle. So Franklin had like this little circle thing, right? Yo, I ain't never seen that many niggas in my life. We get up to the circle. Eric outside with his shirt off.
He's 7 pounds like me.
Little.
7 pounds like me. Chicken Little.
Everybody, where he at?
E, I'm not playing with you like that though. E, you know I love you, baby. It's a joke.
They like, where he at? Where he at? I'm like, he got every nigga from fucking Beachfield and Emerson Avenue outside.
Shout out to Beachfield.
Shout out to Beachfield. Waiting for my mans to come out there. Like, no bullshit. Like, I'm talking about, it had to be at least like 30 niggas out there, bro. Waiting for Yo to come out there. Because you got to remember, Eric's a little guy. Yo,
Right.
you feel me? He played football, everything, arms cut like a fucking bag of dope. So it's no way if Eric saw that man one-on-one, he not winning that.
Don't.
I mean, I'm being real.
Unless that nigga got hands.
I mean, I don't know what Yo had, but
Okay, but go.
I just knew if he would have showed up, that wouldn't have went.
That wouldn't went good for him.
That wouldn't have. Yeah.
He wouldn't have made it out.
Yeah.
He would have had a t-shirt.
So, well, how do you guys think this is going to affect Ross moving forward?
I mean, Ross is Ross. At the end of the day, like, he got his ass whooped. How many other rappers done got their ass whooped? Remember when Jim Jones ran down on?
He didn't get his ass whooped. He let his
Yeah, he
crew
ran.
get his ass whooped.
Okay, yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Listen, bro.
His crew got his
Because
ass whipped.
he didn't pinch nobody. He didn't pinch a person. None of that. I don't know if Ross can or cannot fight, but he exhibited, I can't. And I won't. He exhibited, I have money and I'm above this. But you let your niggas get beat up. So that I don't respect.
Are you letting it happen?
No, we
Me
going
either.
down together. Like,
Yeah, me either. I'm not
we
about
gonna get
to-
our ass whooped together, or we gonna run together. Whatever we decide.
Like, listen, my loyalty sometimes is a prison because how I look at things morally, it's like certain people that I really fuck with, I'm not about to let them. If you call me and tell me you got an issue, I'm coming.
And vice
Pause.
versa. Like I'm yeah, definitely pause. But
If Leah called me and she be like, I've been trying to call Keon, he not picking up. It's some weird dude outside of my house. I'm pulling up.
yeah, and that's how it should be. Like, yo, but I can't speak for Roy. You a Miami dude, right? And I don't know too much about Miami. I only been down there to party or whatever the case may be. But nonetheless, like, I just don't. And let's just take Miami out of it. All right, let's take that off the table. This your mans. These your people.
How much time we got?
These your peoples, bro. Like, you gotta fight.
yourself after a whole drug kingpin. Like you adapted this whole lifestyle. You culture vultured this whole lifestyle pretty much.
And you didn't pinch a nigga out there. You supposed to. You on Instagram like, yeah, look at my eyes, because the nigga did punch you in your face, but you don't bruise easily. All right, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Some people just don't bruise easily, but I'm not running on my people. Like, we
I'm
here
not
together.
running either. Bro, like, I think that's sometimes what I hate about myself because, like, I'm so willing to sacrifice myself.
Willing to crash out.
Right. Bro, I remember one time, shout out to Reese. Love you, Reese. Tay hit me. Yo, Reese and his baby mother just got into it. Yo, it's like 20 niggas outside of Reese's house. Bet, I'm on my way.
Yeah.
Like, I'm on my way. And whatever happens, happens. And
Unfortunately, I'm crashing out. At the
Yeah.
big age that I am, if one of my people call me like, yeah, bro, blah, 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 blah. All right. Unfortunately, guess what? And I'm too old for that.
You want to hear a story? Ron, I'm telling this story, Ron.
Yeah, goddamn it, Ron.
So Ron was dealing with a chick, and this dude kept trying to press up on this chick. So we walking, and you familiar with Wendy's used to be on Ricestown? Like where the like right before
Franklin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We walking, we see bro. I said, yo, what you gonna do?
There you go right there.
I'm like, he right here. He like, no, he didn't even stutter.
Oh.
I said, Ron, you sure? He like, no, it ain't that deep. I said, you sure? Because he's right here.
Yeah. Prime opportunity.
Yeah,
in front of my
we could
face.
talk to him right now.
I'm crashing out. Look, he can tell me now it ain't that serious. I'm retarded a little bit. My shit said get out the car and do it anyway.
I'm like, bro,
Just for my brother.
he right here, bro. Like,
Yeah, you might as well. You might as
I'm
well.
with you. If you want to say something to him, you
Let's
can
get it
say
out the
something
way.
to him. Y'all shoot the one, cool.
Let's get it out the way. But a lot of people, not saying wrong, but a lot of people don't want to shoot that fade. Niggas be scared to lose, bro. Like,
Yeah.
And
I don't think it was that. I really do believe.
I'm not saying Ron.
Yeah,
I'm just saying some people. He probably really did. Ron is very nonchalant. If anybody don't know Ron, those who do know Ron know I'm telling you.
He's nonchalant. Yeah,
he's very nonchalant. He's
Shout out to nonchalant people.
he's
because
pretty
I
much
feel
an
like,
asshole.
When do you say, like, all right, let's not beef? Like, why did anybody on Ross's set be like, yo, this probably not a good idea to play this track right here?
Because he paying you.
We're out.
Not even that, but you feel like, all right,
You feel invincible.
yeah, like in certain areas you go
You gotta
to.
assess the threat.
All right, so you gotta look at it like this, and I'm not gonna say I'm the toughest person in the world. I'm not. I'm
sure
by
so.
far not the
I'm
toughest
not.
person in the world. But in the same sense, I can understand the thinking, which is we're in Canada, which we know to be nothing like America. You from North? No, I mean, sorry,
I'm from
Patterson, Jersey.
Shout out Patterson, New Jersey. You heard?
You feel me? I'm from Baltimore City, right? We know what we dealt with within those confidants of those areas. We know. And we might not even been the toughest people in that space. But we understand the culture in a sense.
It's so all right. So can we say this? It's assessing what you got going on. If I'm not from here and I've been here for years, guess what I do? Show people here in certain respect.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, and I've had a great run here. I don't have no enemies. There's probably some people out there that hate me, but you know, fuck you too.
Yeah.
And but nonetheless, like I don't have no enemies out here. Like when I go in different hoods, and I've been in some of every hood from east to west Baltimore down to South Baltimore, Cherry Hill, you name it. I've been here for a very long time.
Right.
But it's a respect thing, and you didn't show them people no respect, and so they treated you.
And they got the home court advantage. Like,
And they treated you, and well, not you per se, your crew.
I just think it was just the underestimating of the area.
Yeah.
That's all it
You
was.
thought it was sweet.
Yeah. You just thought, okay, I'm from America. I'm from this part of America, and there's no way.
I'm from Miami.
Right.
And
305.
$305.
There's no way that these people out here understand culture or what I've experienced the way they experience, but
They understand disrespect.
Facts. Speaking of disrespect, so let's slide Drake into the conversation. So Drake apparently liked a video and comments where Rick Ross' baby mother made regarding the beef. Like, how do y'all think this gonna play out?
so I don't like. I
He's a
didn't like.
bitch for that.
I didn't like that.
That was gay.
It was
Not
yeah.
gay in the sense, but you know what I mean.
I didn't like that simply because now you kind of inserting yourself in that beef.
Yeah, you not even from that realm at all. Like that's not even your thing. And you was trying to be cute. That was some light skin shit. You was being cute.
So Drake is king of the memes. And
He is,
What?
but you gotta understand. You gotta understand street shit versus rap.
I just said he ketamine. I'm about to say what race is that?
No, but you gotta understand and be able to differentiate rap beef versus street shit.
Yeah, because his security got shot in front of his house.
Right. That's street shit.
So
now you kind of involving yourself in the street shit, and you don't know who is willing to take what to what. Right? Because if I'm a street person and I see you engaging on social media or liking the fact that I was touched or beat up or whatever the case may be, I'm going to assume that you sent that. And we don't even know if he sent that.
Yeah, you're a part of this.
Right. So now in my mind, you sent that, now you got to get touched.
Yeah, that's like, yo, if I go on somebody else's hood that I'm beefing with, and it could be completely separate, but if something happened to me in that hood, I'm going to automatically assume that said person made this happen. And I'm coming to find you now.
Yeah. Like,
What?
I was going to say, or is it just a hee-hee and you try to play me in my own city and got played? Yes, I am going to be.
it can be that. It can be that,
and
but
like the comments.
no, you absolutely right. That is a valid point that you just made. But if you a street person, you don't see it that way. You have to assume that was sent. You have to. You got to, like, bro, prime example, let's go to Tupac and Biggie. When Tupac got hit up in the elevator, who did he think was associated with that situation?
Biggie
And Puff.
and Freaky Boy.
Yeah.
Who shall not be named.
Yeah. Yo selling his mansion in Los Angeles right now for $70 million because of legal procedures. Seen that on Instagram. I was like, shit getting sticky.
Yeah, it's getting spooky.
Getting sticky for you, big
But
dog.
my point is, you can't underestimate at that point. If you a person that's from that kind of cloth, you cannot underestimate what someone is willing to do to get you touched. At that point, you liking something or you engaging with something, to me, it just solidifies that you had something to do with it.
Yeah,
that's just my thinking.
yeah.
I'm gonna think that way.
Yeah, you gotta assume everything is a threat when you in a situation like that as a street nigga. Everybody is a potential threat in a sense, and I'm not no super duper street nigga at all, right? But if I think like, if I feel that way, plain and simple, like, yeah, you're next. You're not gonna do nothing to me that's not gonna get done to you.
Bro, like, no bullshit, and I'm just using this as an example. I would never do this. But I leave here and someone breaking your house and rob y'all, right? A part of you is going to think that I may have had something to do with it.
Absolutely. That's like,
that's just how you naturally
it's like, yeah,
think.
because this ain't happened no other day. The second Tony leave here, this night, something happened to me.
Right.
Or it's
this one over here. Yeah. All right. Well, do y'all think this is going to spark into like a East Coast, West Coast type of situation? Guess it would be North, South.
Well, Canada versus.
Yeah.
No, because
No.
who they gonna get? It's just Drake.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's gonna stay between them two, and eventually, if it dies down because of, I don't feel as though Kendrick has anything else left to prove.
No.
So you don't have to make another nothing. You don't have to say it's subliminal. You don't have to do none of that, right? Because your point has been proved, it's been made. You got grandmas, little kids, and everybody
And then you
else.
got the West Coast politics, all that shit involved. Yeah, it's nothing.
Yeah,
it's nothing else for him to do.
It ain't gonna go that much further. Like, no, I don't think nobody from Canada is going to the West Coast and trying to cause an uproar. This is it.
Okay. Well, with respect to that comment, like, how do you think the media, like the podcast and everybody, should handle this type of situation when talking about these?
They should be careful, because what I don't like about academics is he kind of plays on that line. That's my thing about academics. He plays on that line of speaking on street shit and entertainment shit.
And you're not from
it. Yeah, and you
speak on what you know and keep it that way. And if you know you show a favoritism towards Drake, which he does.
He does. That's
you know what I'm saying?
100%,
Keep it that way. But keep it on, like, granted, he's not a rapper or anything like that, but keep it on wax, bro. Like, don't step into a realm that you're not ready for the repercussions, especially when you don't know how the repercussions gonna come at you, because you not built from that call.
Not at all.
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone. Because I think I think certain situations that have happened may have been triggered from some of his comments. That's just me. I think some of the things that have happened to certain celebrities that either end up dying or going to jail have been triggered from the things that he takes, in consideration or he talks about. Like, you're bringing a light to something that probably shouldn't have a light on it. I think when Nipsey was kind of big on kind of getting him out of here, I kind of supported that, because I'm like, bro, you don't kind of know where your place is.
Trying to get who out of where?
Remember him and Nipsey had a beef for a while.
Who?
Academics.
Okay, yeah. I do.
So they had a beef for a little minute because Academics was trying to kind of dictate or speak on the street element. It's like, bro, this is not your lane. Stay
not your thing.
Here. Don't
not.
come over here.
So then, who should be allowed to speak on the streets and the culture?
Us. It should only be us.
So you have to be out of the streets to talk about the streets. 'Cause
Yes.
They prides itself on just being like a social media, I guess.
Yeah, but that's like, come on, man. I'm not gonna be out here screaming thug life and I go to fucking work every day. It just don't go together. It just the shit don't coexist. Like if I'm thorough, that's one thing, in which I am. Ain't nothing bitch about me, anything like that. But I'm not in the streets. I'm not doing no type of street shit. Like my kids got summer school July 8th.
I think that's kind of what I hate. Like, so for instance, I just watched this video of somebody breaking down 616 in LA, right? And as I'm watching it, I'm like, this should be us. This shouldn't be.
Yeah, the commentary is always from the other
side.
Yeah, the other side.
Like, you know what I hate? Remember when they what's that girl, the white girl everybody messed with?
Her. Yes.
Bobby something?
Yes, Bobby girl.
Why are you bringing her to the hood? Like, I get the fact that Kendrick has made a light and given Compton this big
They
run.
back on the map. They here. They relevant again cause down south and let's say the East Coast had it for a while. The last thing, and this is not all the way like I know facts, but Nipsey was like in my opinion, like he brought the West back for a while, you know, up until his passing. Shout out to Nip. You know what I mean? But he had the culture back on the West Coast.
What we got on time?
He had a wave.
6.
There we go. She said, yeah. She over there talking, I don't want no scrub. Scrub is the man who getting it.
But you absolutely right. I think for me, it's like, I don't like the fact that other people speak on our culture.
What do you mean other people? So you mean just people that aren't black or people who aren't from the streets? People
that are. So I'm gonna say it, and people can, you know, in the comments, they say what you want to say. I'm talking about black people should speak on black culture because who knows it better than us?
Y'all are negating with your previous comments that race doesn't define culture, culture doesn't define race. Like,
all right. I get that point. That's very valid. That's valid. Because of course, she's right. Because if you grow up in something, because culture and race are completely two different things. But for the most part, we are the ones that are in our culture. And there are sprinkles of others who are in our culture, but it's not to an extent.
But they learn our culture through video, through music, through books, through such and such. It doesn't. I'm not discounting them because they do their homework. But
I'm gonna throw Rory out there. Rory, shout out to the Rory and Maul podcast. We shout out Joe Button. Rory grew up in Queens, in the hood, in his industry.
So he count. I'm talking about the others that are witnessing this shit.
No, but even in that, bro, I feel like he should still know his place.
And that's funny you say that because he actually does. He says some things I won't speak on because I know my place. But
just like
because he knows his. There are a lot that don't.
Just there like a lot that don't. Parks. Parks does the same thing. Parks is not going to speak on something he isn't familiar with or comes from. I think,
but he a cool ass dude though.
Yeah, I think if you understand you as a person and what you have an advantage of. It's like, you might have grew up in it, but you still have the advantage.
Right.
No, not even that. You could have grew up completely in it. All that. But you understand, like, well, at the end of the day, I'm still this.
Right.
And I still have an advantage. And I still am able to kind of reap the benefits of having this advantage.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, at that point, you have to be, or have the awareness to know, like, okay, I know that I have an advantage. So it's only so much that I can speak on or speak, to without offending the people who kind of, because even if you are of another race and you grow up in black culture, you aren't 100% black.
Right.
I could be in the car with a white person that grew up in South Baltimore, or the hoods of Baltimore, but he's still going to get treated differently if we get pulled over. Exactly.
Okay.
Yo, and speak back to my man Dan again. He said a scenario. So if he's from here in South Baltimore, moved down to Florida for a while. He was doing whatever he was doing at the time. At the time he had a Lincoln. town car, right? Mm-hmm. He said he got pulled over. He had his homie in the car, and the police automatically went to the passenger side and started harassing the black dude,
and not the driver,
who's the white man, and he had whatever he had going on in the car. He said this out of his mouth. He said he ain't say my nigga. He's like, bro, I had to use my white card to get up out of this situation.
So
because
this
yeah, so he knows who the fuck he is. He knows who he is, but he also recognizes that, yeah, I'm with the shits, but I also know that I stand at advantage when it comes down to me. You feel what I'm saying? Your worries when you leave the house and get in your car are not the same as mine. And that's just what it is.
Where we at, Leah?
We had the final thoughts and randomness.
All right, we're going to stop the camera and we're going to come right back because this might get a little deep and funny. All right, this is the last.
After you do your last little thing,
this is the last part. We should be done after this. We've been here. This has been a great conversation.
Then I said, I'm about to be a part of this.
All right, y'all. We back with the final and last part, and let's keep it moving.
Let's do it.
All right, let's get into final thoughts and randomness.
So this is where we talk about whatever we want to talk about. So I told you, I said, Joe, why don't the hood have snipers?
Because niggas so gun ho on
walk downs.
Yeah, walk downs. They a name.
Yeah,
nigga, I did that versus paying a nigga for it. That's bullshit though.
It is. In my opinion, I'm just
that's
like, yo,
bullshit.
Y'all lucky I'm not a criminal. Because my mind is completely different from the everyday criminal. Because in my mind, I'm thinking if I have reached the status, I'm doing things a lot different.
Yeah, I'm not running down on nobody, and I'm up like 100 M's or damn that shit like 100,000.
Yeah,
I'm not running down on no goddamn body. I got money now, nigga.
Exactly. No, information is not like, all right. Granted, the hustlers of the '90s, early 2000s, I could understand the thought process because information wasn't as accessible as it is now. But if I'm a person that's in war or in beef, I'm gonna pick y'all off from a distance. Damn. I don't need to do
I'm sitting in the comfort of my own goddamn home.
Bro, the DC sniper, as much as I guess
tragedy. He's tragedy.
Yeah,
let's call it that.
Yeah, and I don't agree with that. I don't agree with none of that. But at the end of the day, I never understood. Well, why don't the hood kind of take that?
Yeah, this nigga carved out a spot out of the key lock part of the trunk and was whacking niggas from there. I'm not condoning what he did because he was killing innocent people. It wasn't the ops. It was just random ass people. But niggas is creative enough to find a spot to hold or conceal their drugs, but you're not smart enough to get a nigga the ops
out of here. Yeah,
get them out of here.
Well, so look, when I kind of think about that, right? I remember my best friend, right? Shout out to D. I love you, D. She always would say people are kind of in the space of always proving. Yeah, that's kind of what we kind of.
Yeah, that's the realm that we live in.
Yeah, like, we always want to prove. Prime example, the Folio situation.
Right.
If you know for a fact you out here beefing and you got enemies, why are you telling people where you at?
But they say allegedly that he had like 6 other attempts on his life.
Yeah.
Right? And they say that his beef down there in Florida, coincidentally, he was in Tampa at the time at a Holiday Inn. We'll figure that part out. But
yeah.
Nigga was tired of your shit and walked down on you. Case in point, proof. Yeah. I gotta prove a point. And they walked down and bro, I don't even know what type of gun it was. I seen it on social media, the footage from it. I don't know what type of gun that was, but that gun was damn near big as this goddamn poster.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I was just about to say that. Like,
Yeah.
Well, but I mean, both sides of it is proving. Both
Yeah.
sides is, but to me, both sides is proving.
Yeah, it's like,
you said,
yeah, nigga, I'm not scared, and I tell you, I share my low, and the other niggas like, yeah, nigga, I'm about that, and I'm gonna run down on you. So I get both sides, but unfortunately, a life was lost. A mother lost a child, and hip hop has lost another artist. I've never listened to Fulio. I
Me
know
either.
nothing
Oh,
about the nigga. It's another nigga that's from Miami with dreads, and no disrespect, but I just never listen. It's not my age group. Man, you know what I mean? But bro, you don't, walking down on a nigga, you liable to,
my first thought was niggas ain't learned from Pop Smoke.
yeah,
speaking of which,
his killer is out.
Yeah, his killer is released and just posted some crap about wanting smoke.
Yeah, they said and he told him like yeah, he got smoked in the shower. So
Yeah.
you ass naked in the shower with soap suds on and got laid down because you wanted to post your low.
Well, that was by accident. I ain't gonna hold you. That
All right, accident.
he did that by accident. But my point being is
How?
like he posted the he got a gift, and when he posted the gift, it had the address on it.
Oh, okay.
So that's
okay,
how
okay.
it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. When he posted a gift or something, he got something in the mail,
Yeah.
and when he posted it, it just had the address on it.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
So that's how
how they ran down on.
Careful with posting, everybody.
Yeah. I just think, like I said, if you in beef, you just got to move different. In active beef, if you're in active beef, you really listen. It's nothing to want to preserve your life. It's not saying you scared or whatever the case
Nah,
may be.
you want to be here.
You want to be here.
Like the fuck, like I'm not that gun ho on dying. Like,
Exactly, and it's like,
let me just do this so I can die faster.
Yeah.
No, I'm not interested in that. Like I want to be here for my kids. I want to be here for my lady. I want to be here for the pool parties, the winners. I want to be here for all of that. I ain't interested in dying.
and most
real
people
fast.
said it was like again, why would you tell everybody where you at? And ultimately,
Inviting the drama.
not even that. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. If I was throwing a party, I'm only inviting the closest people to me.
Right.
I'm not inviting other people. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna invite you. I might invite her. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna invite somebody that's gonna probably spill where I'm at.
Yeah, like don't like yo, and even the people that I do invite, the closest people, nigga or miss, don't be sending people your low and tell them where you're at. I don't want everybody to know where I lay my head at. Like if I was to have something at my house or whatever, your house, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I'm at such and such address. Look at my low. Like everybody, it's just not safe. It's just not smart. And sometimes people may allude to you having more than what the hell you got.
Yeah, I think this generation is different because I'm gonna give you a story. So,
And I'm gonna give you something that I saw too. Good.
all right. So this is years ago. Shout out to my uncle Fat Man. I love you.
Batman.
Yes, sir, fat man.
I had saved money for my car, right? For my
Right.
Lincoln. I got a town car, a Lincoln Town Car, a 96 Lincoln Town Car. I love that motherfucking car.
Live.
Yeah. I had like eight bands. I think it was six to eight bands. So of course, what I do? I'm 21.
Get some horns on.
No. Spread that motherfucker out. Take a picture. Post it on Facebook. Immediately, my uncle called me. Yo, what's up? Take that down. Take what down? You don't want people thinking you got money that you really don't have.
Facts. Facts.
I'm like, what you mean, Unc? He like, you don't want people thinking that you are some type of cash cow to the point where they may want to do something to you.
Facts. And we live in a realm, in a world of social media is everything. Like, and that hits on what something that it was a post I seen somebody put up. They was like, you know, the 80s babies generation has to stay close to each other. They said the generation before us is old and stuck in their ways and not willing to learn. the new ways that's going on now. I don't deal with the Cash App and blah blah. They stuck in their ways. We kind of adapted to what they did before us and adapted to what was going on now. And they said the people, you know, what is that, the Gen Zs or something like that, they just extreme. Right. They just 0, 100. Where we may be a little bit more rational. The older generation is stuck in their ways, and these younger generations are just fucking wild. They, you know,
bro, I work in the field where I see that shit every day. Bro.
Like, they wild. Like, these young people just, and I sound old saying it, just don't be thinking.
No,
like, you just be like, fuck it. This is what I'm doing, and that's that.
Let me ask you this. Do you think if social media was around in the 80s and 90s that people would be participating in things that the kids participate in now?
Yeah, because it's all a fad in a sense. Like, if I have Instagram and I got Twitter, I post on the gram here and there. I'm not really heavy, and I'm not a lurker. Mm-hmm. If I go on there and I see people that I know, I like it. Rather I care about what they doing or not, I like it to show that, you know what I mean, I'm fucking with what you doing. And I don't gotta necessarily like it, but I know you, so yes, like, or whatever the case may be. Okay. Yes, that shit would be weird. And I'm not a heavy duty poster. Like, I do a lot of cool shit, but guess what I do? I live in the fucking moment. I'm doing this, I'm having fun. I done did a lot of cool shit out the country, here in the state, at my house, somewhere else, yada yada yada. I don't post that shit like I'm living in a moment. Where now, and there's no slight to the younger generation, they be like sipping juice. Like,
it's like a pressure. I feel like they feel the post things.
Yeah, fuck my followers.
I don't know if it's a pressure or just wanting to show people that they got something going on.
Yeah, like, but that shit not real motion, though. Like, it's not motion, I mean, for real.
Like, all right, so listen. Coming from, how old are you?
Excuse me?
How old are you?
This nobody goddamn business. All right. No, sir. What's your podcast? Podcast age, I'm 32. No, sir, I'm 39.
So we are...
podcast
4 years apart, 5 years apart, five years apart.
You're 34.
Yeah. So, oh my God,
he ain't finished school.
34. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, 39, nigga. Like, I'm older than you. What the fuck,
nigga? But my thought process is like,
I'm 40.
I think we were the last generation to kind of.
That's why I said them 80s babies. We the last of the
even
rational thinkers.
I would say even people from like 90 to 95. I think we are kind of the last generation to kind of delve in the moral compass of what we learned from our elders.
Yeah,
right?
My sister is, how old is that girl? That girl 30. Is that girl 32? Yeah, Kiara 32. Hey, Ki.
Like my cameraman or camera woman, sorry.
It's not a dude. It's not a dude. That's a
she's
lady.
21, right? And
that's it. I don't want to smoke. I don't want to fight.
She was born the same year my little brother was born, and I trip off of that, right? Because I'm like,
she's the same age as my son.
Like, bro, my brother was born.
Same age as my son, literally.
Right, but I geek
21.
off of that because I literally can remember everything my brother did. And from the time he was born, to he came home, to me watching him, the whole concept, right? And it's crazy to me because it's like certain concepts I be like I remember I asked him, I said, bro, you know what a payphone is? No. I said, you know what VHS is? No. Right. I said, yeah, BT and cut. No.
Shout out to Tip Drill.
Tip Drill. No, my shit.
Stay up for
my shit was no panties on the dance floor.
I ain't got no panties on. Ain't got no panties on the dance floor. That was my shit.
Nah, so then look. But listen, if you was nice with it, right, you hit the last button, right, and then
if somebody come in the room, be like, boop.
No, my nigga, I was nice. I would hit the last button, then hit the channel down.
Oh, so this way they'll show that that's what you was watching.
So, because my pops he was hip to that. Let me see what you do. Oh, all right.
See, but I had young parents, so they wasn't really on that
shit
like that. They let
want me watching.
They let me live. Like my mom is a certain age. I ain't gonna say her age.
Remember Cinemax Uncut?
Yes.
Oh my God, the dry humping
to some hotel erotica.
Oh, soft porn is terrible.
Soft porn is terrible.
Hotel erotica was my shit. Let me see some titties.
Hey, yo, that's crazy, bro. We really lived the same life.
You better believe it. I live for that shit, killing myself in the room.
Bro, that shit was oh my God, bro.
Couldn't tell me shit.
I definitely would hit the last button, hit the channel last. He'd come in the room.
Blame my goddamn daddy. He used to have the motherfucking liquor store black bags in the closet of his room with the VHS joint, black,
you ever
big
went through
black booty. Yeah, all them shits.
I was about to say, you ever went through your parents' shit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did I? My dad was a freak nigga. Now that I think about it,
remember the what was it? I think my shit was it the black ass. It was the
black ass, black booty. My dad had all them shits. I used to, that nigga knew I was watching, and he was like, "Well, he ain't never." Yo, you know how you get in trouble for shit? That nigga never said nothing to me about touching his little dirty. But it wasn't like the regular liquor store trash bag, black bags. It was the industrial kind. Them shits was like hefty bags. They was sturdy.
I might have like 30
tapes in there.
What was the channel? I can't remember the channel. It was a channel you would go to, but it was fuzzy, and then from time to time it would kind of. I don't
know.
Yeah, you would see a little nipple.
I don't know. So yeah, we had cable. Yeah, we had cable.
No, we had cable, but it was like.
But I don't know the channel that you talking about.
It was like was it Playboy? I think it was a Playboy channel.
It could have been a Playboy channel, but
it was always fuzzy, and then you had to kind of.
I know. What's that? Taxi Cab Confessions, fucking
oh my
Cinemax
God.
with the Hotel Erotica. Yeah, Skinemax at nighttime. You better know it. My shit said tune in.
Yeah, what was the shit they used to do?
What's that? The Love at the Dark on BET. Remember that shit, yo?
What was the cab shit? I remember that.
Taxi Cab Confessions, nigga.
Yeah, where they would get in the cab. And
tell all they fucking dirty business. Now I guess it would be Uber and Lyft Confessions now.
Yeah,
I guess.
You know, it was my shit.
They should bring that back.
You know, it was my shit back then.
What?
Cheaters.
Oh my God.
That was my shit.
Something Greco. His name. That was the nigga who did the show. They stabbed him on the boat.
Yeah, they stabbed him on the boat.
Stabbed his white ass. Said, ah.
Nah, my
Bitch,
favorite
tell
episode.
on me again.
My favorite episode was when Shorty came, called him, and the girl was in the bathroom naked, and she was like, "What's she doing here naked?" He was like, "This woman just asked to use the bathroom." It was like Vanessa.
Yo, niggas cannot lie on the spot. Niggas be like,
Yo, cheaters.
Hold on to that lie.
Running into the ground.
Cheaters was my shit. Cheaters was my shit. Anything else you got?
Oh, let me think.
We had. I say this. We was having an interesting conversation about the different dynamics of men and women and how we think different, and I feel like men are much more logical when it comes to.
And ladies, please don't hate us for that comment. Don't dog us in the comment. But that's just our thinking, and I'm sure y'all gonna think the opposite. But I think that women deal more with emotion a lot of times. Not all the times, but a lot of times. Y'all deal with emotion where we're logical or strategic. Now, y'all good with y'all when y'all trying to catch us in something. Yeah, one thing about y'all motherfuckers is like goddamn MacGyver.
Yeah, that's very true. I think that, at least in my viewpoint, I feel like a lot of my moves have been strategic. I'm not going to say I haven't been caught slipping, because I definitely been caught slipping where I was thinking emotionally. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I don't even know if I should say this.
Man, don't. If you think you shouldn't.
I don't know.
Chill now, we drinking.
Hey yo, shout out to my mans though, because he talked me out of it. Like,
I done thought irrational a couple times, and I had somebody to talk me out of it each and every time, because I always call my man like, nigga, he be like,
I'm gonna tell you a story,
like,
bro.
Nigga.
I'm gonna tell you a story. I ain't gonna say what I was gonna do, but I called bro, This like 2017. Called bro. Said, bro, I got some business to handle. I need you to come with me. We go out there. No bullshit. That's what he asked me. How much he owe you? Like, nigga, this ain't about no money.
It's about my heart. It's about my heart, nigga. It's about my heart, nigga. Money's no object here.
Bro. So he
Get
said,
that ass in the car, bitch.
bro, he said, what? I said, Jay, this ain't about no money. I'm going off in the car. He like, man, if you don't, like, bitch, nigga, I thought this shit was about money. I said, no.
It's about my love.
Yeah, he's like, no. He's like, man, we don't get the fuck out of here. Like, bro, I'm not doing this dumbass shit over no pussy.
Yeah, I done went off the edge. Look, I done went off the edge a couple times. I be trying to play tough, but the whole time my shit say McLovin. I love you. Look, I love you. I love you, baby. Don't do me wrong. I don't care what I did.
Yo, playing tough got a lot of niggas.
Yeah. Listen,
Could you take your girl back if you call her cheating?
Not at all.
But you expect her to take you back?
yes.
I'm not saying yes, but
Yes, the fuck he is.
For the next part. It's been opener for the next part.
Yes.
Check out coming out.
Yes, he is.
I mean, in my opinion, like I said earlier, I said science kind of proves the point of we were not meant to be monogamous. I'm not gonna say niggas don't have their favorites or have people they fall in love with, but that's my opinion. I don't think I told you, monogamy was kind of made up because the lower class men couldn't keep up with the higher class men. So they would be like, baby, I'm gonna spend some time with you. I'm gonna love you. So that's what we was kind of getting
the science on you. You saying the science shows that y'all make sperm till forever, so that y'all shouldn't be monogamous. Well, we only have a limited supply of eggs, and what's the phrase survival of the fittest?
Mm-hmm.
So I need to find the strongest sperm to fertilize this limited supply of eggs.
Yeah.
So wouldn't that mean that we should also not be monogamous, and that we should also spread out? Eggs?
No, I agree with that. Yeah, that's
Come on,
facts.
Sister Soldier.
That's
Nobody
facts.
try to hear that goddamn
But-
shit.
No, listen.
Those last supposed to get in the kitchen.
Yeah, get your ass in the kitchen and make the biscuits.
Listen, that's facts though, but at the
Fuck you
same
talking
time,
about?
if you find somebody who's giving you that stability or like that safety, like I talked about earlier, you're not gonna leave that.
It's not a cheap, girl. We pay the bills. Oh my, no. All right, we got the job.
Tessa, who's it hurting? Look, who's it hurting?
That's what rich people do though. Is it not?
It is.
Rich people do that.
If I had money, I think if I had more money than what I had now, because I'm poor, I think a lot more women. If I'm paying, if I'm affording a lifestyle, don't give me that black girl power shit, Sister Soldier over there.
No.
But if I had a lot more paper than what I had, and I'm paying everything, and you got everything you want, and I cheated, you be like, shit, I ain't gonna fuck up a good thing.
Crying in the belly versus crying in the heart thing.
That's facts though.
Yeah, you want crying in the belly or crying in the camera?
Listen. Let me break this down.
Well, a Honda Coupe, because we live in Baltimore.
Hold on, let me break. I'm gonna break this.
crying a Honda
I'm gonna break this all the
or
way down.
Act TL.
I'm gonna break this all the way down, right? You had kids previous to my man right here,
Right.
right?
I'm not with her. We
Shut up, yo.
Pod buddies. Pod partners.
So listen, if this man came into your life, right, was able to afford you, let's just say he bought this house, right? Not saying the house not bought for, but let's say he bought the house, got you another house, put your kids in the best schools possible, right? You take trips 3 times a month, wherever you want to go.
I should say, ow, daddy.
Right. You go anywhere you go. Every
Wow.
bag, every
All this
designer.
stuff. Get the dingling wet on the side. Is what you said.
No, listen. And from time
I
to
don't have a
time,
dingling.
and from time to time,
We need
he
12.
poked something, right? Don't love it, don't give it no money, nothing. And when I say don't give it no money, I mean like he give it money, but it's like maybe like two grand, right? But as though you got the whole
Kit and caboodle. You got it all.
You ever had to raise money? Isn't everything?
Oh my God, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's that motherfucking side ponytail she got. It's that fucking side
My
ponytail she
nigga,
got.
this is the bullshit I hate. What's the time? How much time we got?
Right.
6 minutes.
All right, I'm
Romance. I want love.
gonna end this.
I'm gonna give you all of that.
He's giving you all that.
But on the side, I'm doing me with a
But people he don't care about.
with a Jezebel.
And he protect himself.
What are you doing? What's the point?
Maybe this.
Because the Jezebel was attracted to me at that particular moment, and so
So
I
was Hefe, who was cleaning the pool. So now what?
But you can't let him find out about Hefe. That's the difference.
because you'll get out of these houses. You and the
That's the difference.
Now I'm gonna keep my kids. You got to go.
Yeah, that's the difference.
I can hire a nanny.
He can be honest and upfront about, all right, listen, this is what I do on the side. These don't mean nothing to me from time to time. And it might not be as often as you think. It just may be here and there.
I don't want it. Give me
But-
some, girl.
Why is DoorDash calling me? Sorry, guys. What the fuck? Honestly, we could probably just end it here, to be real with you.
I mean, we can. Like, bro, I had a amazing time shooting this pod. I appreciate you for taking me up on my offer.
Yeah.
And doing this shit. Like,
Yeah, when you hit me, it's just like I told you, I said, yeah, that makes the most sense.
bro, we had a good time. This shit gonna be that. I know it's gonna be that because I believe in it. And like, bro, I had an amazing time shooting this pod. Yo, y'all had to be here to see what was going on when the cameras was off to know
Yeah.
all the behind the scenes thing. But everything ain't for everybody. Yeah, that's all I got to say, man. I had a ball, man.
Well, we'll be back next week. Thank y'all for tapping in with the Wire Tap.
Yes, sir.
We'll see y'all.
Peace.
We ain't work on my love, it's me as well, it's not only you. Roadblocks setting back the mission, happened to me, it's not only you. Miss me with the pity party invite, got 1,000 other